Okay, picture the scene. It's late night, Hollywood Hills. The kind of quiet that, costs a fortune.
Right.
And inside one of those houses, a phone screen lights up. A woman's typing a text message. She types it, stops, deletes it.
Oh, we've all been there, that thumb just hovering over the send button.
Exactly. And this isn't just some casual text. This is a message to the village.
The infamous village.
The woman is Ashley Tisdale. And the message she finally sends is short. It's brutal. This is too high school for me.
And then what?
Silence.
Yeah.
An absolute vacuum. The digital cold shoulder. And that silence basically confirmed everything she was afraid of.
That the village everyone tells you that you need as a new mom, it wasn't a village, it was a fortress.
Yeah.
And she was locked out.
Fast forward to January 5th, 2026.
Right.
That private text becomes public. An essay drops in the cut titled, Breaking Up with My Toxic Mom Group.
Wow.
And just like that, the perfect filtered world of Hollywood motherhood just, it shattered. The cameras flashed. The crowd froze.
Yeah.
Hollywood had a brand new obsession.
Welcome to StarScope Report.
Join me, Jordan, and my co-host Jamie as we uncover Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral scandals.
From red carpet surprises to social media meltdowns, we really dive deep into the stories behind all that fame.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into the story of Ashley Tisdale versus her entire social circle, it seems. We've got the original essay, we've got reactions from TMZ, from people.
And the Reddit threads, you can't forget the internet detectives.
Never. This story is so messy. It's got photoshopped husbands, it's got sister betrayals.
And a huge dose of early 2000s nostalgia. I mean, it really connects to everything. The pressure of being a mom today, Instagram making you feel terrible.
That's a perfect storm. So let's start at the beginning. The headline was, Lifeline to Landmine. Ashley Tisdale torches the village.
Lifeline to landmine. That's some strong phrasing.
It really sets the tone. So the context here is key.
Yeah.
It's late 2025. Ashley Tisdale, writing under her married name, Ashley French, posts this blog.
On her Substack, right.
Yeah, on her Substack. Then on January 5th, 2026, The Cut publishes this, expanded, super polished version. And she talks about joining the group during the pandemic.
Which was such a pressure cooker. I mean, you have all these new moms that are isolated.
Right, and they need advice on, the real stuff.
Totally. Is the snoo worth it? What diaper bag doesn't look like a diaper bag? You're just desperate for that connection.
She thought she found it. She called it her village. But then she describes this slow fade.
Ugh, the slow fade.
And this is where it gets so modern and, so uniquely painful. It wasn't a big fight. It was her noticing group hangs on Instagram stories that she wasn't invited to.
Oh, that's just a special kind of torture, isn't it? I mean, 20 years ago, you just wouldn't have known.
Ignorance was bliss.
Exactly. Now your phone is literally serving you evidence of your own social exclusion. It's a psychological weapon.
And it all came to a head at this one dinner party she describes.
Okay.
She writes about being seated at the very, very end of a long table.
The seating chart, that is the oldest power play in the book.
She said she was looking down the table at this, core group, laughing, sharing jokes, and she felt completely frozen out. Invisible.
See, that is so much worse than just staying home, because when you're home, you're alone. But at the end of that table, you're being actively rejected. It's lonelier.
So that's when she sent the text. This is too high school for me, and I don't want to take part in it anymore.
Which is, I mean, that's a healthy boundary to set, but in a group like that, a boundary can feel like an attack. So how did they take it?
Not well. According to the essay, one mom sent her flowers.
Oh, that's nice.
And then immediately ghosted her.
What? No, that is a level of passive aggression I can't even... It's like performing kindness while just twisting the knife.
And another one just said, we all just assumed you were invited.
Worst excuse.
Of course, the internet immediately got to work. And this is where we see what you could call the tea economy in action.
The tea economy, I like that. Break it down.
It's the idea that silence and digital signals are their own form of currency. The sleuths noticed Ashley had unfollowed two very specific people.
Hilary, Duff, and Mandy Moore.
Exactly. The essay could be anonymous, but an unfollow. That's a receipt. It points the finger without risking a lawsuit.
It's the confirmation.
Right. And even though her rep denied it was about them, the timing was just impossible to ignore. Ashley thought she could just write the essay and leave quietly. But she forgot one thing.
What's that?
Hollywood husbands also have Instagram. And that's not even the wildest part of this whole thing.
Oh, this is where it goes completely off the rails.
We have to talk about the husband's clap back. And hey, if you're loving these Hollywood twists, make sure you're subscribed. We've got even crazier stories ahead.
Okay, let's get into this fallout.
Segment 2. The Photoshop War. The headline pretty much says it all. Hilary Duff's husband enters the chat.
And this is where the story shifts from, like, sad mom drama to just absurd Hollywood satire, and frankly, a total PR disaster.
It's January 6th, the day after the essay drops. Matthew Koma, Hilary Duff's husband, posts on his Instagram story.
I saw this. It was something else.
It's a masterpiece of pettiness. He photoshops his own face onto Ashley Tisdale's body from her photo in the cut.
I can't get over a grown man sitting down and taking the time to do that. But, like, look at the dynamics here. It's a fight between women about feelings and exclusion.
Yeah.
And a man jumps in to mock one of the women's appearance and her character.
Oh, it gets so much worse. He writes a fake headline over the picture. It says, "When you're the most self-obsessed, tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift focus to their actual toddlers."
Wow, to their actual toddlers. That's a direct shot at her as a mother.
And then a subhead, "A mom group tell all through a father's eyes."
Okay, let's just pause here and look at this strategically. This is a perfect example of the Streisand effect.
Explain that for anyone who doesn't know.
Right. It's when trying to hide or censor something just makes it a million times more public. If Koma had just stayed quiet, this would have stayed a rumor. People would speculate, sure.
Like this?
But by attacking her like this, so viciously, he basically signed a confession. He outed his wife as the target. There was no doubt left.
He confirmed the toxicity by being toxic himself.
Precisely. It completely validated her point about high school behavior. You can't say your group isn't a clique when your husband is acting like the school bully. It just stripped them of any moral high ground.
And it forced everybody to pick a side. Mandy Moore jumps in on January 7th.
Right. She reposted a video of Koma performing.
Called him one of the most talented and generous humans. Mentioned he housed her family during wildfires.
That's the character witness defense. She's circling the wagons. It's pure tribalism.
Meanwhile, you have Meghan Trainor playing Switzerland.
Smart.
She posts a TikTok lip-syncing to a Stranger Things sound, "I swear I'm innocent," and plays her song, "Still Don't Care."
And her husband told TMZ, no drama here.
Yep. Just trying to keep the kids happy.
They saw the explosion from Koma's post and just ran in the other direction. The smartest people in the room, honestly.
But the drama didn't stop there. The fallout started to split up actual families, and it dragged in a wildcat you really wouldn't expect.
Oh, I love a good plot twist.
Later on, we'll talk about the shocking twist involving a toddler and a case of mistaken identity. But first, let's get into the Civil War.
The High School Musical connection.
Segment 3, family feuds and the High School Musical defense.
Which is just so perfect, given her text was, "This is too high school."
The irony is just, it's everywhere. And you have to remember, it's January 2026. This is the 20th anniversary of the original High School Musical.
So the nostalgia's already at, like, a fever pitch.
And you've got this fictional high school drama colliding with real-life adult drama.
Coming together.
And real family drama. So, twist number 1. Haley Duff, Hilary's sister, liked Ashley Tisdale's post about the article.
Wait, what? Haley Duff did?
Yes. And since there have been rumors about the Duff sisters being on the rocks for a while, this just poured gasoline on that fire.
Wow. If the other woman's own sister is siding with the person who wrote the essay, that says a lot about what's happening behind the scenes.
Right. Then you have Chelsea Handler weighing in. She defended Mandy Moore, called her wonderful, but also said the whole thing is another reason not to have children.
Classic Chelsea. Okay, but you mentioned the Wildcats, the defense.
This is where it gets really interesting. Zac Efron's brother, who's been on Dancing with the Stars, The Traitors, he spoke to Access Hollywood.
And the Efrons have always been tight with Ashley.
For 20 years. He defends her. He says he can't envision her being in drama because she's so sweet. He's basically acting as a character witness.
And you know what stands out to me there? You have this mom group, this curated LA group that just imploded after a few years. And then you have the High School Musical cast, the Wildcats. They have this bond that has lasted for 2 decades. The Efrons defending Ashley, it shows a loyalty that seems totally missing from that village she wrote about.
It's the difference between a network and a real friendship.
Exactly. One is transactional, our kids are the same age, and the other is foundational. We actually grew up together.
And on a lighter note, there's a High School Musical connection in all this that is just, it's hilarious.
Please, I need something light after all that.
Ashley said her toddler was watching High School Musical for the first time.
Oh, no. I think I know where this is going.
And because Zac Efron has dark hair in it, her daughter got confused. She pointed at the TV and just started yelling, "Daddy!"
That is amazing.
Ashley was like, "No, that's not Daddy, just because they have dark hair."
Imagine having to explain to your kid that your work husband from 20 years ago isn't their dad. That's a very specific Hollywood problem.
And Zac, in an older interview, actually said he thought Ashley and Vanessa Hudgens would be the best moms ever.
Say, again, it's that supportive energy. It's such a stark contrast to the Photoshop and the name-calling. It just proves the Wildcats are the real village here.
Well, if you want to stay updated on which Wildcat takes a side next, you should probably hit that subscribe button. The 20th anniversary is this month, and I have a feeling this is not over.
Nostalgia is powerful, but a current-day scandal? That's addictive.
So let's just recap. We went from a blog post about diaper bags to a full-blown Hollywood civil war.
With photoshopped husbands and sister betrayals and the Efron brothers as character witnesses.
It's a classic case of the reaction being so much worse than the original offense. I mean, if they had just ignored the essay, it would have been a blip.
Instead, they just proved her right. They've validated every single thing she wrote about.
It makes you wonder, though. Ashley said she wrote it to teach her daughters to speak up. But when you look at the backlash, the public mocking from a spouse, does speaking up in Hollywood just paint a target on your back?
That is the real question here, isn't it? Is the village only supportive as long as you play by the rules, as long as you don't rock the boat?
It really seems like the second you say you're unhappy, you're the one who gets labeled toxic.
Well, maybe. Maybe the real lesson here is we should all just leave the group chat before it's too late, that a curated village is really just a gilded cage.
And sometimes, speaking your truth, even if it leads to all this mess, is the only way you can actually break free.
She showed that walking away from a table where you feel undateable is always the right move, even if you have to eat alone for a little while.
You know, I think I might mute a few of my own group chats after this.
Probably a wise choice.
You've been listening to StarScope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.